Because we're gonna do another one just to show you guys.
No, todavía falta uno.
Aguanta.
Take it out.
Take
it out. Take it out.
You sure? It's gonna fall in the
Take
ground.
it out.
It's gonna fall in the ground.
Take it out.
It didn't even spring out.
It didn't spring at all. Shit not bad, bro. It's brand new.
Cut that clutch. We did have an issue with the car. It wasn't nothing internal related. It was more that we pushed the car way too hard. Past its limits pretty much because the engine wasn't built for like 50 pounds. So Mike's gonna show you what happened pretty much.
The rotor hit right here. So pretty much the rotor hit the housing, and it caused the apex seal to get stuck. So it wasn't nothing major because we can file it down like this, and then we have it go up and down again.
So this is a track repair pretty much, right?
It's not a big deal, but we just gotta clean this slot. So what happened was it has dowel pins like this. So the engine has solid dowel pins.
Well, one piece.
One piece solid dowel pins.
Yeah.
And what happened was that none of this moved, but the front plate and the rear plate had so much strain on it that it actually like bent the tip of these. So we have to actually cut it out. This was one of the ends that we cut out, so it's actually bent. So this right here is the customer's engine. So what happens is, if this is what keeps everything in alignment and it bends, it causes the housing to move out of place and shift. So by the housing moving and not everything not staying where it's supposed to be, like pretty much the rotor contacted the housing and apex seal got stuck. So we took the engine apart, found this. We're just gonna put another set of dowels in it and lower the boost a little bit. It didn't like 40. It was like 44 pounds. Mm-hmm. So it didn't like the 44 pounds of boost. So we just gotta like turn it down a little bit. Obviously, we know that's the limitation to the dowels because we're not pinning this engine. The engine from the car, we're just gonna put it back how it was, lower the boost, and build it differently.
It's like a drop-in modification you can do to the engine without machining it, and we're just trying to figure out the limit of it. So the limit is literally 40 pounds. Basically, all you have to do is put it in, and no machining is pretty impressive. 40 pounds. For what we want to do now, we're gonna basically put it back together, get it running, still go test this weekend, right now. But we're gonna build like a badass engine with extra machining for dowels and everything, so we can actually run 50 plus pounds out of it.
Cleaned up the slot with a file, got rid of this bird that was getting the seal to get stuck, and pretty much it goes up and down smoothly. So right now we just got to slap it back together. It's literally like a day like tear down back together.
Don't say a day tear down, because then people are gonna be like, John, where's my engine?
Yeah. So pretty much as far as like condition wise, bearings are good. Everything looks perfect on it. There was broken anything.
Didn't break corner seals. Didn't break anything.
No, everything was like nice, healthy on the engine. So we just gotta put it back together.
Since we have the Elite 2500 now, we actually ran the log on it, and it was literally like 10.9, 11 AFRs, low timing. So it wasn't tune related. It was more that we pushed the limit of the engine a little too hard. So Mike sent it a little too hard on that one. Because I wasn't even driving. I was just sitting in the floor. Okay, lucky we didn't get it on video because your face was... That was a sad day for Mike yesterday. Every time this car's been in a dyno, we've been trying to compare tests because Mike's repo had the same engine setup as me. And the repo was actually making more power at less boost. So we were trying to figure out what was wrong with the setup the whole time. So now that the engine's apart, we're going to do one small change to see if the engine picks up about 20, 30 more horsepower like the repo is doing.
So the biggest change that we're doing is that This semi is like a little bit bigger, but the problem is that I'm pretty sure we're bleeding out boost because the exhaust and the intake might be too big. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this intake like it is over here. We're gonna change to these housings. We're gonna port this one differently than this one. And what I'm thinking is that this exhaust port is so big that we're actually losing power because of it. So we're gonna try a different port and compare. The only thing that's changing is the exhaust ports. And if we pick up more power, we know that this port is causing us to lose power.
But you're making more power in the repo, right?
The repo, yeah, we're gonna put the repo ports on the car. I'm thinking the cost is the exhaust port, so we're gonna put that to the test.
Okay, those things are huge.
And that's what we had for the build and battle car, so we didn't really get a choice. This was already ported, which I don't like that port. That's why we're gonna try a different one and see the differences.
Yeah, so now I'm just gonna get Mike to port this, and just to keep like basically the theme of the car, I have to go to Home Depot, get a bucket to build this engine. So Mike ports the housing, I'm gonna go get the bucket, get everything to put the engine together, and then put this into here today, and then drive it back into the car. So yesterday, Mike took the day off, so I ended up building the engine. It's ready to go, and I'm giving Mike the easy work. What the fuck are you doing,
Look,
man?
just so you guys know, it's still the Titanic clutch.
Putting that shit back on it?
Yeah.
Or you trying to set me up for failure?
You know what? So you follow the instructions. Boom.
That is like shit. Now, after we're gonna put the engine in, probably in an hour or two, we're gonna actually run on the dyno and see what it does to the same boost with the new exhaust ports. So hopefully we see some improvements. If not, whatever, I'm gonna run it anyways. Engine's back in the car. Looks cool. Looks like nothing ever happened to it. So right now we're about to turn it on, make sure it has no leaks. And since everyone's gone now, there's no one here, just turn the car on and start tuning it. Cause I gotta go try tomorrow. Don't blow it up again.
Oh yeah.
100% empty.
Is empty? So way home yesterday after building the engine, car ran good. Could not get the transmission to go in gear. So right now we're putting the transmission on. It's 10 o'clock. Check-up was at 11:30. And we got key working on the weekend. So after the transmission goes on, we have to retune the car because now with the different exhaust ports, it's already idling different. So I'm pretty sure if we just run the same map, we're probably gonna like make way too much power again. So we have to turn the car down and tune it for the better ports that it has now, and it should make more power. So just went and got 10 gallons of C16 and premix, so ready to go. Just waiting on Mike now to quit walking around.
My car it all needed a tire swap. That's it. It's ready.
Yeah, because you didn't blow your shit up like when.
Shit. it's coming onto power quicker, and what it's doing is the clutch is grabbing on off, and you can see it on the map. The boost fluctuating from load. So as you can see in the map, just that clutch is just like done. So it's just it's making more power than before. So we're gonna leave it at 20 right now. I forgot how much boost. It's like in the 20s, nothing crazy. If it holds it at the track, we'll race it up at the track. You know, so we'll just log it.
All right.
So let's load it up.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. Look, but look.
Blow that engine though.
Huh? I did.
Oh, you did?
Mochiville, bro.
Yo.
This thing's officially Mochi built now. Michael's bullshitting, so me and Mochi built this engine the other day.
What's that? Mochi ports?
John Port.
Nah, Mochi ports.
Hey, Mike, is this a shitty tune you got, or is this a clutch?
That's the clutch, bro. This car was making nice pulls before.
I think it's time to get a clutch. Refreshed engine, works sick. Now we're gonna pack everything up, put both cars in the trailer, and head to the track.
Damn, Mike, nice trailer, bro. No more janky green one, huh?
You got the trailer and I got the truck. Now we're set.
Nah, don't fucking destroy my truck like that.
Alright, so we're getting the 7.3 a brake today. Haven't done an oil change on it yet. So Mike's using, let's see, a brand new truck. Gonna put it to work today. Today we're just chilling, right, Mochi? Mochi! Let's go to racing!